DigiWideScan, also known as a digital health check, is the first thing that you need to do. A comprehensive gap assessment to identify areas of improvement. Now, where would we start? With SEO, of course, with the most important thing being that consistency is key. So it's not about just doing this once, it's about being consistent. Look at this beautiful picture over here. Everything plays its part here, and it's consistent. It's every day. Look at the little cattle coming out there and grazing. Do you think they wake up tomorrow morning and not eat? That's a bad example. So there are 3 steps to improve your search rankings. Number 1 is keywords. Make sure that your content is centered around the most relevant words for your business. So this means including them in your meta titles, in your descriptions, and throughout your site. Ensure your business is listed on Google Business Profile or Google My Business. Make sure that it's fully optimized with updated contact detail or information, hours of operation, and images. You can even pop videos in there too about your products or services. Build high quality backlinks. This is quite important. You could partner with credible sites or industry influencers to get backlinks to your website. This significantly boosts your search ranking. So to keep it simple, here are 2 types of content that drive SERP performance or SEO performance. And that is long-form blog posts, content that provides detailed, valuable insights or solutions to problems. Google favors well-written, informative content. And the other type is video content. So optimized videos like tutorials or case studies increase engagement and dwell time on your site, helping you boost your SEO ranking. With a system, you don't have to be doing things like this to try and create content. Where the hell did I get this? I think I got this off of Canva. She's getting bored. Oh, there we go. All right. Anyway, let's move on. I'm going to show you how these seemingly big tasks can be prioritized, estimated for time and cost, and resolved in the fastest time possible. And you're welcome to set me straight. But first, when we look at this business, you can see that there are several keywords they can make use of and tag for SEO optimization. They also have a lot of potential to create around 7 hours of content, mapping to a number of platforms. So if this business wanted to know how to sort their keywords, Google Business Profile, and backlinks out in the quickest and most cost-effective way possible, this is how I would help them. This is a bit confidential, so I'm not showing that intentionally. When it comes to keywords, I would create a few tasks over here. As you can see, this little yellow sticky, and I would basically check existing keywords. I will check the performance of those keywords and look at adding some new keywords. I'll also look at competitors and see what keywords they're using and look at how those keywords are ranking. When it comes to Google Business Profile, you can see that this business is listed, and what I would basically do here from a tasks perspective is check existing profile. I'd update their contact information, check their operational hours. I'd add some images and video. Now, also confidential here for backlinks, we can see that there is some activity or backlink activity. I would suggest that these be checked, configured, and cleaned up so they can target new quality backlinks to increase their domain authority. So when it comes to tasks, I would say existing backlinks check. I'd configure the follow and non-follow backlinks. I'd clean up spammy backlinks, and I'd target some new backlinks. When it comes to video content, we notice there are some opportunities as well for improvement, which we'll cover in the content strategy portion of this video. Coming up, handling customer reviews and actually reputation management. We look at this guy. How do you feel about that? Anyway, you let me know. So genuine engagement builds trust. And one most important thing is that it's not enough to have reviews. How you respond to them shows potential customers who you are and how you handle your business. So 3 steps to manage and improve customer reviews. To encourage reviews proactively. Make it easy for customers to leave reviews by providing direct links in follow-up emails or texts. Make sure to respond to all reviews, good and bad. So engage with all feedback, especially negative reviews. And acknowledging issues shows potential customers that you care and that you're proactive. Showcase positive reviews, like the sample over here. Highlight glowing reviews on your website, social media, and even in search results by optimizing them for rich snippets. Now, 2 types of reviews you should focus on. That is quantitative reviews. So these are focused on the numbers, the number of stars, or a, let's say, 1 to 10 rating system. So they build trust at first glance, which is quite powerful. Then the other is qualitative reviews. These are detailed customer experiences. So potential clients love reading these because they provide deeper insights into your product or service. If we look at this business's reviews, we notice there is no response to any reviews. To be fair, we don't know if they know this, but responding to reviews is a top priority. We also notice that they'll need to increase the number of reviews as well as their star rating. And at this point, it's difficult to see how this business gets their reviews, but this is a key performance area not to be overlooked. And requesting reviews can be done in a dignified way from various sources like DMs, email, SMSs, even on your sales invoice or receipt. You can even make a phone call after the sale. All depends on how your business operates and a few other things. So we see with this business, there aren't any reviews being displayed on their web pages, which should be considered, and this will maintain their positive trust factor. So if this business wanted to know how to reduce their review issues drastically in the quickest legit way possible, then I would do this. I'd create some tasks, and I'd say that we need to respond to all reviews. So even if they from way back when the company started or whatever, that doesn't matter. Just go back and respond to them, not by using some template version. Use a personalized type message. Is set up review request email, so you can set it up, have a link with a target URL on which they can click, and they can go there and submit a review. What you can also do is, I call it a bit of a concierge. It gives you the opportunity to resolve any conflict before it goes to any official review platform. So you could ask them what they thought of the experience, the sale, the interaction, the journey, whatever the case may be. And that gives you the opportunity to actually have this resolved. And then the last thing that I'll do is I'll set up a review request on other platforms or another platform. So I'll look at how the business operates, how many people I have available. I'll look at the resources that I have and then decide. And that's basically what I do for the reviews. Now, how and getting granular on this, that'll still come. Website performance. And one important thing that you need to remember is that your website is your digital shop front, and it's your digital piece of real estate. So first impressions matter. A slow, outdated, or confusing website can lose your customers before they even give you a chance. 3 steps to optimize your website for better conversions. Improve load speed. So use tools like Google PageSpeed Insights to test your site and reduce load time. A faster site equals better user experience and higher rankings. There are some other tools as well that we'll get into a little bit later. Make your website mobile friendly. Ensure it's responsive and works seamlessly on smartphones and tablets. Did you know, well you probably do, that over 50% of traffic comes from mobile? Optimize your call to actions. 2 types of pages that you can focus on. Landing pages, tailored for specific campaigns, These pages should be optimized to drive conversions like contact forms, purchase buttons, etc. These should clearly explain what you offer with benefits listed, and always include testimonials or social proof. If this business wanted to know how to improve loading speed, responsiveness, and CTAs on their website in the quickest legit way possible, then I would do this. I would create a task, a ticket, and obviously calling it the right thing. So in the category of website, I'd then list load speed. And what I would do is I'd check the videos and the images that are currently on their site. It would possibly need to be compressed or cached or optimized in some way that the files are smaller. And that is one of the things that you can do to improve load speed. There are some other ways that we'll look at a later stage. So whatever else there needs to be checking, that you can do as well. That'll give you better insight on the way forward. I did a test on this and it looks like this business is okay when it comes to mobile friendly. So all I would do is also have the ticket of website and then label it responsiveness. I will then check mobile and see that everything is okay there. I would check tablet responsiveness, check desktop, and just give it a once over and make sure that everything is all right. When it comes to call to actions, this business could benefit from placing CTAs in several strategic places. So what I would do is label a task website, but CTAs. And then what I would do is check the user journey and mark where you're going to put call to actions in. And this will be in the form of some subtext, some copy, and a button or more. I would then check the page sections as well and see what makes sense, not too lethargic for the website visitors, for traffic, so that this will meet the strategy a little bit better. And then what I'll do is I'll check target links. So where do you want your copy or your button to basically take the user to?
Social media optimization. So the most important thing is your social media is a conversation, it's not a megaphone. So engaging and interacting with your followers builds trust, builds relationships. It's about dialogue, it's not just promotion. So 3 steps to build an engaged audience across your channels is to post consistently. So develop a content calendar to ensure you're posting regularly, and use platform-specific content. Tailor your content for each platform. So what works on Instagram, visual reels, for example, may not work on LinkedIn, where LinkedIn requires professional articles. So engage, don't just broadcast. Respond to comments, messages, and mentions, because engagement builds trust and community. So 2 types of social media strategies that you should use is organic content strategy, with regular posts, stories, and engagement that naturally reaches your followers. Try paid ad strategy. However, you want to make sure that you've covered some of the gaps. You want a good foundation. But targeted advertising is good and it brings new users to your profile and website if done in a good way. So you can combine the 2 for best results. So if this business would like to know how to implement a content strategy in the quickest, most legit way possible, this is what I'd do. I'd create a task around the SMO calendar. What I would do is I would collect and categorize content. I then get the latest viewing stats on my channels, not just on my channels, but in general, the metrics of each social media platform. When are the good times to post? When are people most active on their phones? Demographics, things like that. There's a whole lot of stuff that you can look at. And then plan for 1 week or plan for 1 post per week. So if we look at this business, we can see that they'll need to create some profiles on social media channels that work well with their marketing style. Now, this business has a Facebook account, and we can see that there are some opportunities for them to optimize their efforts. What I would do is create some tasks. I would call this task or this ticket SMO and Facebook. And what I do is ask followers to rate. So I get in touch with them, engage with them, and start finding out a little bit more about them. Yes, this can take a little bit of time, but it's quite rewarding. I then get email addresses and contacts from followers. You already have a good base of existing customers that you can start leveraging from and get them into your following as well. So you can invite customers that aren't yet following and initiate weekly post frequency that aligns to your strategy. And that's basically what I would put down on tasks to follow and prioritize and estimate. By the way, we're going to get into estimation a little bit later in this video. So unfortunately, they don't have a YouTube account, which they're definitely missing out on. It's a vital part of their organic function or organic foundation. So I would create another task, SMO YouTube. I'd create an account, complete the basic details, invite followers and customers, initiate weekly post frequency that aligns with the strategy. We notice the same thing for Instagram, that they don't have an account. Same thing. I would create an account, complete the details, invite followers and customers, initiate weekly post frequency to align with strategy. And we do the same for LinkedIn and the same for TikTok. We collect all of these and put them in a Marshall area or a wish list, and we'd start looking at what the priorities are. This will go together with the other gaps that we've analyzed in the other sections, from SEO to reviews, website. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look at the content strategy that they have, and we're going to look at the gaps that need to be solved. And then we'll start creating a priority, we'll estimate, and then we'll put this together for a sprint.
10-hour content strategy. The most important thing that you need to remember is that content is the key to building your dynamic network. So valuable, consistent content is how you stay in your customers' minds. It's how you build trust and position yourself as an authority in your field. So 3 steps to creating high-value content. Step 1, identify needs. Identify your audience's needs. Research your audience and their pain points to craft content that provides solutions. Create evergreen content, which is content that stays relevant over time, like guides or tutorials that can continually attract new visitors. Repurpose content across platforms. So use one piece of content across multiple platforms. For example, a blog post can be turned into a video, an infographic, or series of social media posts. Now, 2 types of content that you should focus on is educational content, for one, to teach your audience something valuable. This can be guides, tutorials, or industry insights. The other is entertainment content. The other type is entertaining content. So while you want to provide value, make sure your content is also fun and engaging, especially for social platforms. I think this is bordering on fun and engaging. I don't know what's just happening right there. So, if this business would like to know how to create a content strategy in the quickest, legit way possible, this is what I would do. there is a structure where you can create 7 to 10 hours of content across 11 interactions, touch points, or trust points to build trust and engagement with the audience that you can cover over at least 4 platforms. For you, Roofit, this business, the content will highlight the expertise in custom roofing design, the consultation process, the competitive offerings, and customer-focused services. So first of all, what we'd do is we would take the roofing design process walkthrough. This would be a 15-minute video, and the content will basically be explaining their approach to roofing construction and design. And this will include the initial consultation, understanding the design phase, and the installation process. The value is that it builds transparency, it educates viewers on what is expected when you work with Roofit, and it also demonstrates their expertise in design and construction. We'll publish these on YouTube, website, and Instagram. The next piece will be some testimonials or customer stories. So we'll take 3 customer stories, and they'll be about 20 minutes each. The content will basically be clients who have had their roofing built or remodeled by this business. Each testimonial highlights the before and after transformation, their experience working with a team, and how the renovation impacted their home life. The value is social proof, and that's key to building trust in an industry like roofing construction, and many others for that matter. But seeing satisfied clients provides credibility and confidence. This content will be published or posted on YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn. We'll do another segment on materials selection, creating custom roofing, and style and durability. So this will be 3 videos of 15 minutes long each, and it's basically a behind the scenes look at how Roofit creates some custom roofing. So it'll be focusing on the materials used, the craftsmanship that goes into each piece, and how they ensure durability and style. The value that this provides is that it showcases the high quality work and attention to detail that sets Roofit apart from competitors. This will be posted on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. We'll then look at doing a live Q&A on roofing renovation advice, and this is a good one especially for Facebook Lives or for YouTube Lives, depending on some of the metrics or some of the qualifiers, like having enough subscribers and all that. So possibly if you're starting out and you haven't done something like this before, you could do something like this on Facebook to start with. Or you can do a Zoom session or something like that. This we can cover a little bit later on. But typically the content is a live session where Roofit designers and craftsmen answer common questions about roofing renovations, such as budgeting, timelines, and choosing materials, including tips for homeowners thinking of starting a renovation project. So the value that this provides is engages the audience directly, providing free advice and positioning Roofit as approachable experts. It builds a connection with potential clients while showcasing their knowledge. We'll do another 15-minute segment on the top 10 roofing design trends. So this will basically showcase the latest roofing design trends, from color schemes to layouts, smart roofing technology, and sustainable materials. We'll discuss how Roofit incorporates these trends into their projects. The value is that it positions Roofit as a forward-thinking brand, helping clients see how they stay ahead of design trends while making practical choices for their homes. This we'll put on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. We'll then do another segment of an hour, which would be an interview with the founder or the owner of the business, and we'll call it, for example, the art of custom roofing design. So it'll be an interview with the founder or the business owner of Roofit. We'll discuss their journey into roofing design, the importance of craftsmanship, and what drives the team to create exceptional spaces. framework. Value that this provides is it personalizes the brand by giving viewers insight into the passion and expertise behind Roofit. It helps build a relationship with potential clients by showcasing the human side of the business. Platforms would be YouTube and their website. Okay, now that we have identified all the tasks for all the categories from SEO to reviews to website to social media optimization and the content strategy, we now have to get all of this into one place on a wish list so that we can start prioritizing and we can start with estimation. So now that we have everything placed here on the wish list, we're going to want to prioritize tasks. So we'll put high priority there and we'll have a low priority over here. So there we have priority, high and low. And that's how we want to look at sorting these tickets. And then we will look at the next section. Now that's all for this video. For now, this is basically just to show you enough so that you can see how this is all put together. Thank you very much for watching, and if you'd like to see more of this, and you'd like to see how we actually execute on all of this, then please subscribe so that you can get notified of future videos. Thank you.
Artlist.io